Hello, I'm BX3Cat, and as a result of the things I make on my channel, such as remove features videos, it actually turns out that I go through changelogs quite a bit for Minecraft, and one of the side effects of doing this so often is that when I hear people say stuff like, oh, 1.9 was such a small update, I kind of want to just say, do you know the things that actually used to happen back in the day? And I thought it would be cool is if I went through the smallest update that has ever come out for Minecraft console, Minecraft PC, as well as Minecraft Pocket Edition in today's video. So hopefully you do all enjoy it. If you do, please do like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like this kind of meta update video. I don't even know what the whole kind of way you describe this thing is, and yeah, I guess we'll start the console edition here, because it's the one I'm probably most familiar with, because at first I was just like, yeah, TU33, probably the smallest update we've ever had. It fixed 4 bugs and then just called it quits for the day, and the thing about console updates that makes them so significant, and the thing that makes it such a big deal they push this out, is because it costs hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars of Microsoft's time and money just to push out these updates for these tiny things. However, the one that really kind of shows that one to be the craziest is actually Title Update 30. So Title Update 30 came out roughly the same time as the Halloween Mashup Pack, if you don't recall, which is presumably almost 100% the reason they released this, because on other platforms, on the Xbox, on the PS4, they'd add in the trial and put it automatically in the game. However, for the Xbox 360, that's not in there. So Title Update 30 consisted of just 2 things on the Xbox 60, and the funny thing is both of them are so tiny by themselves that it really makes you question, oh yeah, Microsoft really spent their time good here, because the first one, or the second one here, but it's added a colored light for torches for the Halloween 2015 Mashup Pack. So if you've never played the Halloween 2015 Mashup Pack, and I don't blame you in that particular case, basically, you know, this allows you to allows them to do some really cool puzzles involving certain colored lights. It looks kind of nice, but it's essentially useless. It is just there as a nice decoration. So slight decoration for one specific Mashup Pack. It's never been used since. And then the second thing is fix a small memory leak with signs. So presumably what this meant is if you had enough signs in your world, eventually it would start to slow down. Eventually, again, it's a small memory leak with signs. And what can really go wrong with signs there? So that's what this entire update was to fix. It was to fix the tiniest memory leak with signs, and then it added colored light for one specific Mashup Pack, which you then had to buy for one specific platform. It was the smallest update we've ever seen in Minecraft console, and I just love the idea that, you know, someone at Microsoft had to spend hundreds of hours on the whole thing, just to be like, oh yeah, they did indeed fix the memory leak with signs, and the rest of the game is in fact the same. So yeah, that is Title Update 30 for the Xbox 360, or the console version as a whole. What about the PC version? Because it's always cool to go back in time to the PC, to when it was simpler and it was classic and in-dev and inf-dev and stuff. And yeah, I always enjoy doing this myself. That's why I make some videos on it. And one of the things that I always notice is there used to be a lot of really small updates back then. So if you don't know, they released a lot of updates, or Notch specifically, because he was the only one working on it. He released a lot of updates. Some days he released 2 updates in a single day, or once there was even 3 updates in a single day for Minecraft. Crazy stuff, right? However, one of the things that really gets me confused is sometimes there's just bizarre gaps between updates. So sometimes it's like 6 days between an update, and sometimes it's like there's 3 updates in one day, then an update the day after, then the day after that and stuff. And it's just kind of bizarre to go through like that. However, one of the other things that's bizarre is because the updates themselves are so small, you have to kind of base it on the major versions. So there's 0.0.18 for instance, then there's 0.0.18a, then 0.0.18a underscore 06, etc. You get the kind of point. But there is kind of major versions. So there was 0.18a, 0.19a, 0.20a, etc. I'm just kind of telling you that so you know that in the entirety of 0.21a, so bear in mind in 0.28 they added all of this, you know, all these new blocks, the cobblestone, block of gold, you know, actual fixes as well. And then also bear in mind the fact that 0.20a was all released in a single day, and then take 0.21a. So 0.21a was this kind of week between 0.20 and 0.22a, which then didn't do too much either. But yeah, if you actually look at 0.21a, the first thing is just hilarious to me, because the inside, you know, there was an update for the game, and the actual changelog just said, hang bug, cause determined. And you might think, oh, okay, so they worked it out and they fixed it. No, that's just the cause determined, because later on that same day was 0.21a underscore 01, which is hang bug fixed. So this is just hilarious to me, because it means that there was an update where there was literally nothing in there. It's just like an update to say, oh yeah, we've worked it out, and we are going to fix that soon, and that's just hilarious. So yeah, hang bug's pretty serious thing. It's of course important they did fix it, but it's just hilarious to me when you look at it like that and be like, well, that is kind of a small thing. But if you're willing to say, okay, well, you know, the major versions, let's ignore those. Let's just look at a single update, one thing that came out over any one time. I would have to say it has to be 0.26 survival test, because the actual, you know, the changelog for this is the same kind of thing where it's like, you didn't actually do anything, because the you know, the changelog here is just half block nearly finished, and it's just that's everything. That's the entire changelog, and it's like, okay, that's the changelog right there. So yeah, 0.26 survival test 8 is, survival test 7 is the smallest update for PC, or if you want a full major version, version. It's 0.2a, or alpha basically, 0.0.2 alpha, and that's that right there. So that is the smallest update of Minecraft PC, the smallest update of Minecraft console. But what about the smallest Minecraft Pocket Edition update? So this would probably have to be Pocket Edition Alpha 0.1.1. So to put this in perspective, when the Pocket Edition first came out, it was actually exclusive to the Xperia Play. You might know that from Pocket Edition history video. But basically, as a result of this, when they released 0.1.1, which allowed it to release for other Android devices, they basically only actually introduced two things in this update. One was the auto jump feature, which is actually kind of a nice thing, and two was the ability to have touchscreen controls, because of course, you know, on the Xperia Play, you had the full-on gamepad, so the game just wasn't designed to run on any other phone, and if you did somehow get a copy of it, it wouldn't work because there were no touchscreen controls. So yeah, even though you might think now that every single phone ever using Minecraft, of course, needs touchscreen controls, it wasn't actually added to an update, and it was one of the smallest updates that ever came out, having just two features as a total. And you know, it makes sense that they had to release it, but it's still kind of hilarious to me that touchscreen controls was a genuine feature in a genuine update. So anyway, yeah, that's everything I have for you all today. The three smallest updates that came out for Minecraft. Let me know what you thought of this just bizarre kind of update aggregation list thing. If you liked it, please do like it and let me know. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.